Hello, and welcome back to Star Wars Empire War. This is episode 3, where we are going to be invading Corellia to hopefully cut off this massive trade route that the Empire is going on, all the way from Anaxis down to Ryloth. So, let's get this going. What we're going to want to do is assemble a invasion force for Corellia. Now, the one we used on the Reddit, well, it's fine, and in fact, we are going to be using parts of it to do the invasion of Corellia. It's not up to par with what should be being used for it. Essentially, is what I'm trying to say. So this is a heavy vehicle factory. We're going to want one of these for some heavy vehicles, which is going to help against those AT-ATs. Now, okay, so this is a random event that will pop up in the game at one point or another, which is essentially just random missions. So, in this case, both of these random missions that popped up are intertwined. So here it's saying that we need to conquer Byss, which is a planet in the northern part of the Empire, or rather in the center, it's actually right here. And we'll get a free ship from it. Also here, apparently, it's undefended. So I want to verify that because sometimes they will give faulty information. So I'm going to send Han Solo to investigate. And if it is the case, which I believe it is, I'm going to send in a raid fleet to take care of that. So we will do a raid on Byss real quick, so that way this opportunity doesn't go to waste. It'll delay the invasion of Corellia by a little bit, but I think it'll be worth it. Oh, they might have been lying, but we'll do the best we can do. In fact, the planetary advantage of this is improved AT-AT reactors, so by taking this, the invasion of Corellia will be a little bit easier. So we already hit the population cap for this planet, so we're gonna have to secure a command post here to call in Han Solo and Chewbacca. So let's do that. Right now, there's some, like I said last time, the population of the world supports the Empire on this one, so we are going to try our best to deal with that pushing forward. Right now, we're doing fine. So let's keep that success train a rolling. Oh. Alright, there we go. So we took out the scout. We're going to secure a build pad here to use to defend our main command post. In fact, you know what? We're going to set this up as a bit of a stronghold, so that way we don't get attacked from behind. This might be a bit of a longer battle, now that I think about it, because we need to keep our troops alive. We can't just rush head in like we did on Iradu. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to move the squads up, secure this build pad here, and make it a healing station for our troops. And while we do that, we're going to send... No, we're not going to do that. I was going to say we'll send a small detachment to secure the command post to get Han Solo and Chewbacca in here. But I think it's a smarter idea to keep them as a one consolidated unit. So we have a turret set up here now, so any ground troops coming in will have to contend with that as they try to flank us. Or attack us head on, depending on which way we're going. But I did see some troops go to the north, so I am going to take one squad, let's just say these guys, and whoop, we have another scout trooper coming in from behind, Okay, so while everyone heals down there, I'm going to take these guys off on a solo mission to take out these guys. While everyone else here uncrouches and takes cover inside this bunker, waiting for them to finish. So, once these guys have taken them out, oh, looks like these guys have caught the attention of our friends down here, so let's have them all take them out so it goes a little bit faster. Alright, now that that's done, let's press on to that command post now that our main site is secure and we have somewhere to fall back to. So if you're enjoying the game so far, I really am. This is a blast from the past that I really do enjoy. Please leave a like on the video, and I will keep making stuff like this. I do have an idea for a couple throwback Let's Plays to do, just to name a few of the ideas that are bouncing around in my head at the moment. Games such as Republic Commando, the Jedi Knight series, maybe some Star Wars The Old Republic, things like that. So if you would be interested in that, leave a like, leave a comment. Just indicate that you would like to see that, because I think that would be a fun little series to do. But either way, we have just taken out one of the enemy leaders that is defending the planet, and we have stormtroopers up here who are retreating into these bunkers. It might be a bad idea to charge them, but I think it'll pay off. Because there's only so many of them. Oh, it is definitely a bad idea. So let's use the base we've constructed here to our advantage. So right now we're falling back, which is a little bit of a bad idea, depending on how many troops we lose during the retreat, which it doesn't seem like much, which is good. So we're going to hang out in this bunker, or at least by this healing station we set up here. So that way we use it as a sort of defense mechanism against the approaching stormtroopers. So since we're in range of the healing station, we'll heal as they advance. So we're turning this offensive battle into defensive terrain. And as you can see, now the anti-infantry turret has a visual on these Imperial troopers. So it's going to be hitting them and causing them to actually fall back, surprisingly, which is really good. So we're going to continue our advance now because we have fended off that Imperial attack. And once we get Han Solo and Chewbacca on the ground, this should be a pretty simple battle the rest of the way. But those pirates did lie to us about the planet being undefended. So, gotta be wary of that in the future. We'll let them go for now, and we'll just advance to the command post. We do want to keep these guys, again, like I said earlier, as one consolidated unit, so that way we maintain strength in numbers here, just not to get picked off one by one. So, there's the other leader. So we are going to hit them as hard as we can, because after we take them down, they'll lose all of their planet-wide advantages on this planet, as far as I am aware. However, they are doing a number on some of our units here, so hopefully we don't lose too many people in this process. They are putting up a pretty good fight. In fact, we did lose one of our units here, which is not good. But we did manage to take down their leader, so that is a incredibly good thing that we did. There are a lot of soldiers, though, so we're going to fall back again, just as fast as we can retreat. But now that their leaders are down, we're going to have a little bit of an easier time taking the planet. In fact, this battle might take the rest of the episode, just because of how strategic I'm having to be, maneuvering back and forth and doing guerrilla tactics. But hopefully we lure them right back into the anti-infantry turret, which can be used to help us win a little bit easier here. Either way, we're going to start hitting them now. There we go. There we go. Troopers down. So here, let's heal up our guys a little. And then we will proceed to this command post. Hopefully making it there this time, instead of having to turn back again. Oh, looks like they're coming all the way to us this time. So, hopefully our turret and our defensive position will assist us in coming out on top in this battle here. Because I believe these are the last troops that are stopping us from making it to that command post. So that's a good thing. Yep, so another stormtrooper squad down, and we should be finishing off these stormtroopers here right now, which it looks like we are. So let's keep going here, shall we? With them down, let's heal up. And now proceed to the command post. I feel like I've been saying the same thing for the past 11 minutes. But if it's what it takes to win, then it's fine. So let's keep this going. As well, something I'll mention while they march, because I believe that was the last remnant of the stormtrooper attack force. These buildings will stay from battle to battle. So, for example, if the Empire decides that they want this planet back, they'll spawn at this command post that we spawned at, and our turret and our healing station will be here. Not on their side, on our side. So they're going to have to contend with that turret as soon as they land. So that is a major benefit of doing it. And it looks like finally we are able to advance forward to that command post, which is a good thing, because I didn't think we'd ever get there, especially in this episode. So here, let's fast forward a little bit, just to get there a little bit faster. In fact, actually, I'm going to construct some turrets here behind us as we march. So there we go, we made it, finally. And let's attack that structure, just so that way they get a little bit less reinforcements. And with this command post taken, we can finally land Han Solo and Chewbacca on the ground surface. So, there we go. And there we go. We get a credit bonus for destroying the hostile reinforcements. So we did do that. And here come some reinforcements. But now we have our big boys in the battle. Oh, there is an AT-AT there. So I'm going to show Chewbacca's special ability here, which is to take control of a hostile vehicle. So now we have an AT-AT. We are going to now take down a bunch of enemy troops that are attacking from the north here. We're going to have Chewbacca target that structure, while the rest of our infantry move up in support against the stormtroopers directly below him. This will allow us to have a slight advantage in a few ways. For example, this is a sensor array, so if we take this down, they will have no idea where we are at any given point. So we are getting hammered a little bit out here, but we're doing our best. There we go. Now we got those guys down, and the sensor array should be down soon. In fact, there it goes. So, with that taken out, and the last remnant of Imperial forces dealt with, we're going to proceed